Alright, it's Home Attack. Now, before I play this new Victor trailer, I'm going to explain why old school players like me, who've been around, been playing since Tekken 2, ain't fucking with this shit. Now, I'm okay with it. Personally, I don't care. I have been following the series. The series been changing. Now, Tekken is more faithful to its fundamentals more than any other series, so I can't really hate on Tekken 8, for real, for real. But the average OG Tekken player who've been playing these games since way back in the day, Tekken 2, Tekken 3, they ain't fucking with this shit. And I'm here to explain to you why they ain't. Nice stage.
Les couchers de soleil sur la scène me rappellent ce que je dois protéger. Je vais m'en charger.
He's got a good look. Now pay attention to his moves. You see a gun. A gun, sword, and knife. Trailer just started. We've seen 3 different weapons already. Look at this. Look at these combos. He got sword combos. He can switch back into his long sword, samurai sword, whatever. Switch back to his gun. Switch back to his knife. Y'all think Feng Wei? Y'all thought Feng Wei was ridiculous? Look at this. I mean, he's an awesome looking character. I'll give him that. Look at this. And he can teleport. He's got 3 different fucking weapons, y'all. And he can teleport like Raven. And Raven's not necessarily broken when he teleports either, though. Because Raven is punishable, at least. This guy got every fucking thing. Look at this. Why does he need 3 different weapons? The guy can already teleport. What? We've seen a sword in the game before we even seen Yoshimitsu. What the Okay. Look, I'm not saying this to be cynical. I'm not saying all this to diss the character because he's a very cool looking character. I love his designs. Hell, I even love his moves. Well, I love what he was on in this trailer, but I love the stage, everything. But I'm telling you, this is what an OG Tekken player is seeing. This has been an issue since Tekken 6, but it's only gotten worse since Tekken 6. When did the series started going downhill? Since Tekken 6. That's when Tekken was past his prime. When did Tekken characters stop having a real fighting style? Tekken 6, Elisa, Lars. What the fuck is that shit? The reason why... Let me tell you something. Tekken overall has been more faithful to its fundamentals more than any other fighting game or any other game series. I mean, other than Street Fighter. Like Tekken, like Mortal Kombat is really trying to do some different shit, and it might turn out good. Sometimes later you find out, like with this new Mortal Kombat 1 came out, it's got a lot of issues with it. But Tekken has been very faithful to what it does. It never started adding blood. It always kept these 2D or 3D fighting mechanics. to where it's a game of chess. But ever since Tekken 6, Tekken has becoming less of a game of chess. And this is what OG Tekken players have a problem with. And that's also why I'm bringing up Tekken 6, because Tekken 6 was the beginning of the problem. Elisa and Lars, Bob, a fat guy, but he can move around, he can do flips up in the air, he can do shit Law could do. Or shit Law can't do. He can do shit Raven could do. Minus teleporting. Miguel might not have been broken back in Tekken 6. But still, Tekken 6 is when all this shit started. Elisa, that's not a fighting style. She's a robot who could take her head off and hit you with her head, do combos with it and every fucking thing. Got chainsaws and all that shit. That was the beginning of what you see right here with this. Tekken 7. Tekken 7 actually started off a pretty well balanced game. Then, see, by the time we got to season 3 with DLC, what did we start getting, y'all? Broken ass DLC characters. Bullshit DLC characters. That will kind of remind you of this guy. Like, DLC characters that had bullshit that legacy characters couldn't even dream of fucking having. Noctis, Geese. I mean, just to name a few. Leroy, but Leroy actually has a real fighting style. The problem with Leroy Smith is that he was OG Tekken if a character had everything you wanted out of that character, which made him not a real Tekken character in the eyes of an OG Tekken player. That's why he was bullshit too. Because yeah, he had a real fighting style. He was old school Tekken, but at the same time he has every fucking thing. But this guy definitely got everything. This guy is worse than what Leroy Smith was. Fakunram, when he first came out, was complete brain dead, broken. He was a fucking giant. You know, he was basically Bruce. If Bruce was easier to play with and Bruce was broken and Bruce was 7 feet tall, that's Fakunram. But unfortunately, they nerfed him to death because then they had to nerf everybody to death because he's too broken. We can't play him in tournaments because he's too broken. He's too easy to play. So they nerf Fakunram to death. At least Leroy is still playable. But this guy right here, I thought Leroy was ridiculous. I thought Feng Wei, they made Feng Wei ridiculous. Feng Wei ain't worse than this shit. What is this? What is this? What is this shit? Why does he need all of this? Why does he need all of this? Why does he need all this shit?
Le soleil sur la scène me rappelle ce que je dois protéger.
We've been complaining about how crazy Jen got, how crazy June is, how Raven is better. Look what this nigga got. The guy got 3 different fucking weapons and he can teleport. Dude, really? This is why OG Tekken players been complaining about Tekken 7, outside of it not having, much offline play. What was one of the main complaints of Tekken 7? Oh, the legacy character, the DLC characters are too broken. They got too much shit that the legacy characters don't have. They're brain dead. this guy Victor is just a continuation of that shit. they're doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on it with this character. This was one of our main complaints we had in Tekken 7 of the DLC characters was pay to win. How they was baby combo, Kunimitsu baby combos, just keep pressing the same button and you get this whole easy ass combo. Watch this guy gonna be the same thing. Except he gonna have more shit than even Kunimitsu had in Tekken 7. Kunimitsu's bullshit daughter, where the fucking mask came off at the one fucking hit to the face. I'm telling you. This guy's even worse. Oh, y'all thought Claudio was good? Not compared to this guy. Oh, Claudio got a fucking broke ass back one and all that? Uh-huh. Everything this nigga got is broken. I'm telling you. This is the same shit that we all complain about in Tekken 7, about how the DLC, and this guy ain't even DLC. Game ain't even come out yet. And the new characters, and I was afraid. Somebody came in my comments told me to talk about this shit. And I looked at the DLC and I'm like, yeah. I mean, I'm calling him a DLC already. I'm looking at the Victor trailer, before I head out the house, and I'm like, So the new characters are just gonna be more It's just gonna be better than all the legacy characters, the returning characters. Okay. I mean, I'm really not shocked. I expect them to do this. They're gonna make all the new characters, whether it's Reina, whoever the rest of the new characters gonna be in Tekken 8. Like, they're gonna be ridiculous. More ridiculous than anything that we've ever seen before. Watch. More ridiculous than fucking Leroy was. All that shit. But yeah, y'all, I just thought I'm telling you, the OG Tekken players, man, like, they're not gonna be fucking with this shit like that. Because they're used to the characters having real fighting style, and they're used to you having to use skill to beat your opponent. But now, these new characters got everything. Like I said, I'm cool with it. I mean, look, I've lived through all the changes. Back in Tekken 2, you couldn't. There was no sidestep. I mean, other than Kazuya, there was no sidestep. It was just in Tekken 3. Then you had sidestep, so that kind of made things easier a little bit. Not easy compared to today's shit, but from Tekken 2, yeah, it was easier because you couldn't sidestep. At least start throwing them fucking infinite kicks on you, man. You might get your ass ripped in the corner. If you can't hurry up and get distance and jump over this shit, or just stay on the ground or something. Then Tekken, also Tekken 2 was difficult because Tekken 2 introduced strike fighting, like that MMA shit, them chain throws and all that, like Nina, Bruce. That you didn't even know how to do unless you had Tekken Tag 1 first or something. Tekken Tag 1, they finally teaching you more the moves that was already in the fucking game the whole fucking time. Tekken 4 added wall mechanics and stage mechanics. Because there were no walls before Tekken 4. In Tekken 5, you could break high crush, low crush. Then Tekken 6. Oh, I guess we can't make any more realistic mechanics anymore. We've been used up. We've already gave y'all size that. We gave y'all, we gave y'all walls and everything. What else can we do? Fuck it. We just gonna give y'all fake fighting styles now. So I already know this is gonna get, more and more ridiculous. So yeah, y'all. That's why OG players ain't fucking with this shit. So that's all I gotta say. Peace out.